Hey everyone, Tankenstein here. In this video, I've got your gameplay for one of the most classic vehicles in all of War Thunder, at least insofar as tanks are concerned, the M10 GMC, the gun motor carriage. The Wolverine. There are so many different things that you could say about this, but pretty much the two biggest things that most people notice are the fact that this has the 76mm M7 cannon with over 140mm of armor pen, as you can see, with the M62 shell, all the way down at 3.3 BR, by the way, which it shares with the lowest level of the standard Shermans. Yes, I know, you have the M4A3 105, but that's not really a standard Sherman so much. And, of course, the fact that this also has a ridiculously low turret traverse speed, 4.2 degrees per second with an expert crew, so it is incredibly low. Its armor is pretty mediocre, but not so bad where you cannot get some deflex on it, which you definitely can. So as I said, let's get into a few matches, see what we could do with this thing. Not the fastest, but this thing has a fist that it will shoot at you at approximately 792 meters per second and then blow up shortly thereafter. So this thing is pretty damn gnarly. That said, let's get into it. Okay, so believe it or not, this vehicle is actually a bit quicker than I remember. I'm going 48 kilometers per hour, and I know I just went down a hill, but still, that's a bit better than I ever recall this thing being. So we're gonna go clear out this little spot there and wait, because that's what this vehicle does. It waits. Oh, cool. Thank you. Yeah, go on ahead, man. Feel free. There's nowhere else that you can go. That's the only spot. Oh, and there I am, being silly. Oh, oh boy. You know, I had all the arrogance in the world thinking that 76mm cannon was going to go through the front end of that. Ooh, is that an enemy over there? Was going to go through the front end. Of the, whatchamacallit, of that T-34, but man, I was wrong. I should never bet against a T-34 going against the front of it. That is just, it's a fundamental mistake I made. Oh, that's not good. That's good, though. That's always very good. Now, that's one of the things about this, right? Like, in some ways, one could make an... You know what? I feel like someone's got to pop out from over here. One could make an argument that this is almost kind of like an American Panzer IV, right? Like, the Panzer IV, the long 75, actually has very similar ballistics to this. And so, I could definitely see that comparison. I feel like that's a more well-balanced vehicle. But also, you're looking at vehicles that are a higher BR than this, too. So it kind of depends on your perspective with that. Speaking of, we got... Oh, yeah, it was the long 75. Very nice. Now, in my opinion, the G variant is a bit better. Ooh, that's bad. That's not bad. But the G variant is a bit better. It does have the additional 30mm of armor plating on the front end. But, you know, it is an optionally unlocked vehicle. Oh, I knew it. I saw him. I saw him. Oh, but I feel... Actually, that wasn't the guy who I saw. I saw a Panzer IV. This is... That's not good. Now, relative to BR, I definitely feel like an argument could be made that this might be among the... Ooh, can I... Nope. Can I? Is he still there? Kind of. This might be one of the strongest cannons at this low of a BR. I mean, it's just absurdly powerful. Hopefully he doesn't notice me. Does he? Does he? Doesn't matter. Voila! Any hoodles. But yes, this is such a strong, at least in my opinion, such a strong cannon. Because it has nearly 150mm of armor pen. It's got pretty decent, not incredible, but pretty decent explosive filler equivalent. I mean, it's not like this amazing amount, but it is good enough, at least in my opinion, where it's going to get one-shot kills against most tanks, because most tanks at and around this BR simply don't have all that much, like, size, right? Like, they're not huge. Ooh, that was ugly. And he's gonna still try to turn and fight. Okay, good for you, buddy. And so it's like you have a vehicle like the Panzer IV, right? Or like the Panther tanks, where they actually have, I think, like less than 30 grams of explosive filler equivalent. And for the most part, they still do pretty decent, you know, one-shot kill work. So it's not necessarily like this thing where it's required, though it is definitely nice. I do know we have an enemy way back there. Farts. Can I go around that? I can get kind of close. Okay, he's still there. Who's gonna win this? Okay, I may have been aiming a touch too low there. Oh, we got ourselves transmission. Can I kill him? Can I... Got the loader and driver and gunner. This should be it. Yeah, buddy. Don't even have to see you through my gunner sight to be able to kill you. I love it. Almost looked like we had an enemy over here. But anyways, I mean, this is probably how this vehicle should be played, right? Like, you can go up, you can get, like, relatively close to the enemy. Yeah, it's not, like, a terrible way to play. But at range is where this thing's going to go, because it's got such a powerful cannon that you can play it at range, and it has such a terrible turret traverse speed that playing it close is really not beneficial at all. Now, this is actually the first full down tier I've been in. The other two matches that I've shown in this have been complete up tiers. So this is kind of a bit of a nice change. Maybe not. I mean, it's not like this thing had any armor pending difficulties before, so who knows? Who knows? Nice! We got the loader. Come on. Yeah, we got the kill. And. And we did nothing with it. Ah, farts. Don't you hate it? He killed the... Who killed the petard? Oh, no. Oh, no. So, in theory, having a down tier might not always be the most advisable thing in this. Unfortunately, I do not have that 50 cal up top anymore. Ooh, we have ourselves 3 kills, and the best part about that is that now that allows me to reclaim the base, which means I get more points. Not that it really matters, but hey, you know what? May as well. But, like, when you're using a vehicle like this, right? Or the Stura Emil, or the Dicker Max, or anything like that. Like, a lot of these vehicles that have, like, these really, really powerful cannons relative to their BRs, but minimal armor. The issue is that it doesn't really matter so much that you have these cannons, right? Because you're going to kill anyone anyways, right? Like, up through another BR or two beyond you. But because you have such minimal armor, basically with lower BRs, you have faster firing tanks a lot of the time, because they just have, like, 37mm cannon shells or 40mm. And so it actually becomes more of a problem when you have lower BRs for some of these tanks, because of that, because they have such fast-firing cannons compared to you, and you have no armor. Okay, there's an enemy. Got that kill, but I'm about to die. Okay, we have ourselves an enemy. Bear in mind, this is actually, I managed to somehow get this map again. I think Gaijin really, really likes this map. I mean, hey, don't get me wrong. It's a good map. But I played it quite a bit. I really wish this thing had better gun control. Okay, we have a kill. Arguably, I stole it, but not really, because I've been trying to kill that guy. Any hoodles. We have a Panzer IV out there in the distance. And he is gone. Let's see if we can go pick off some other enemies, but this is going to be the last match, no matter the outcome. Doesn't matter if I get 2 kills or more. So we're going to keep on moving up. Probably not a smart idea to be doing this. With a vehicle like this, you do want to make sure that you are not exposed. And unfortunately, exposing this vehicle is exactly what I'm doing. But sometimes you take chances. Sometimes they pay off. I don't really know where this guy is. I'm just going to assume he's back there. Wouldn't that have been cool? Oh, we have an enemy over there, a panzer of some kind. He notices me. Oh, lucky me! Holy guacamole. Wow! Wow! But that was only the Panzer IV-C, which is an early variant, which, if I'm not mistaken, had the short 75, which is not ideal for killing me. I don't even know what the heck that thing is. Oh, he's not dead. I know that. Ooh, nice hit, nice hit. So I kind of want to make it look like I'm not going to go for this guy, but by exposing myself over the ridge there, that will be very dangerous. There he is, and there he was. Okay, yes. Same guy. Panzer IV-E, so this is a down tier, so I'm not really quite surprised I am fighting tanks like the Panzer IV-C and E. However, a little bit disappointed. I was hoping for a little bit more parity, so to speak. But again, you know, you can really only face the enemies that that you're given. You really cannot choose. Like, most of the time, you can't choose your own enemies. Like, we're not in a custom match, so. Okay, that's disturbing to me. Ah, okay, he's gonna hopefully come back up. Okay, we have a Stug over there. Got that kill. Very nice. Oh, I didn't really realize. Sometimes it's difficult for me to realize or, like, see when somebody's in there. Like, I don't realize that I'm like, I just killed him out of his spawn before, you know. I didn't notice that pretty much until it was too late. But anyways, that was kind of on me anyways. But that said, thanks so much for watching. If you don't mind, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing. I greatly appreciate it. But either way, thanks so much. I'll see you all on the other side. Take care, everyone.